On the floor for the visiting teams, at shooting guard, Michael Jordan. It's time to introduce the starting five for your home team. At center, 6'11", number 24.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. We've got Antetokounmpo. Simmons is out there with Durant, and it's Wall, and it's Jordan in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Washington. Back to Hayward. Clock at 6. Let's go. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for Albuquerque.
And Rozier's not one to be afraid to take things into his own hands. He'll get inside and get physical when he has to, even if it means taking on the contact. And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Second team foul.
And Plumlee kicks to Washington. Hayward passes to Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Plumlee. Washington trying to break free.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move. To the rag, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's ball. Washington with it. He's picked up by Jordan. The pass to Ball. There's the three. Rebound by Albuquerque. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
Jordan's shot is off. A slow start for Charlotte in this one. Trailing by 5. Here's Ball, and Jordan sends it back. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
They get a hand on it. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Stolen by Ball. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And yes, it's good.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Wall's shot is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Jones comes in for P.J. Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. And it's Rozier missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
And Simmons slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now, here's Rozier. His three-pointer's off the mark. Rozier with the steal. Broke loose. Pass to Bouknight. Rozier looking around. In the corner, it's Martin. 5 to shoot. No good that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Here's Jordan. Here's Simmons. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Bouknight passes to Jones to end the run. Tries again. Outside for Martin. Lets the 3 fly, and that one released in time, but no good.
Well, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there.
And so it's Albuquerque riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Bouknight out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Williams. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. 15-point game. Bouknight, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. They get out in transition there.
Now here's Oubre. Rozier the pass to McDaniels. The tray. And no good that time. And Albuquerque the other way now. To the inside. And to Kumbo. Giannis dunks it down.
And this is why Giannis is up there every season as one of the league leaders in dunking the basketball. Just way too easy.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Gordon Hayward's checked in for McDaniels. And Ball subbed in for Bouknight.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Down low. And then Durant with the jam.
It's taking pride in being their leader. These passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
And Ball gets double teamed. Here's Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good. And Albuquerque with the possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Back to Ball. Williams trying to break free.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020. LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the playing at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Williams. And it's P.J. Washington in for Kelly Oubre.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now here's Plumlee. No points in the game yet for him. Count that bucket. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And the Hornets with possession here. Ball, the pass to Hayward. Back to Ball. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Jordan. KD with it. Now defended by Hayward.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. Back to Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Rozier's got 5 points so far.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Antetokounmpo's gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Got a piece of it. Durant with the steal. And that one's good by Giannis. That's now 8 points for Giannis. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Albuquerque.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances, despite the D's best effort.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Bouknight comes in for Ball.
And this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here is Martin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Rozier. Here's Bouknight. They get it again.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Martin goes in. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Wall. Taps in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's... Kevin Durant making headlines in
with the score. Your home team 11, the away team 46, and your dance team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, Zion Williamson is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Kobe. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
James with the bucket.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Rozier, the pass to Plumlee, and stolen by Ayton. And here we go, fast break. LeBron's got it. And finish off by Bryant.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw missing.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he sinks the second. And so here's Albuquerque. Bryant in the post. He's covered by Ball.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Albuquerque shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. He doesn't get the second one. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Rebound by Albuquerque.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Oubre is checked in for Charlotte. Pass the ball. Kobe with the steal. Oh, and here comes Kobe all alone. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Jones checked in for Washington.
Second team foul.
And so here's Charlotte.
Into the lineup for your home team.
Rozier with the ball. 5 points in the game. Williams. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Here's Kobe. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Rozier against Johnson. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And the Hornets making a change here. Book Knight's checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Williams. The 9-foot shot. That's good. And it's Rozier with the assist.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Oubre following the basket by LeBron James. Shot clock at 6. Williams kicks to Oubre. Lets it go. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's James. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Power personified right there in number 23, LeBron James. Wow.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. McDaniels comes in for Jones. And Martin subbed in for Kelly Oubre. Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williamson dishes to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Smart plays, signs of Zion Williamson picking up what it is that's going on out there and being efficient.
Will it go? And what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. And LeBron throws it down.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And stolen by LeBron. The pass to Ayton. Back to James. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the insane peripheral vision there. And if anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
And the basket by Rozier.
The player gets a feel for that floater. It can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Offensive rebound. And here's James outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And here is Bouknight. Shoots over Kobe, and that's the nice defense right there. And so it's LeBron James.
20. The away team.
And it's time now to bring you our state. Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Hey, check Michael, let's go.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williams is out there with Jones. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Smith in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. That's tipped. All with the steal. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's KD. Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Wall. Wide open. Simmons passes to Jordan. Here's KD. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. Oubre outside. Jones, the pass to Smith. Now Rozier. Here's the three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jordan. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Snatched up. Jones. They shoot again. And Durant sends it back.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Albuquerque.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
And Simmons slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Smith outside. Pass to Oubre. Here's Rozier. It's sent back down by Simmons.
an excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter. He is a shot-blocking threat.
Mark Williams, second personal foul.
First free throw is good. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Hornets.
At the line.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Back to Rozier. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The three from KD. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Cody Martin, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your home team.
Smith finds Rozier.
Martin.
And here's Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
A floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the third.
And the Hornets making a change here. McDaniels checked in. Smith hits them both. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Kevin Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wall, that's good.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Wall's gone and ice, 5 of 8 shooting from the floor. Smith outside. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. Martin against Durant. 6 to shoot. And it's Rozier missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
They get the rebound. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor.
Smith outside. Passes it to Martin. From deep, and Durant sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jones checked in for the Hornets.
Coming onto the floor for your home team.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Wall slams it home.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now, here's Rozier. Martin wide open. He fires. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Second shot opportunity. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside.
Every night Giannis steps out there, you got to feel like you got a good chance to win.
Smith kicks to Rozier. To halt the run, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Simmons against Rozier. Count it, good.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which...
Thank you to everyone for coming.
I wasn't kidding, bro. You gotta be a dragon 24/7.
KG, just chill, man.
I just need you to hold your own against.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. K debates Diop out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by James. Schroeder into the lane. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Now here's Vassell. He's covered closely. Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
Now here's Davis. 14 points his last outing. Inside. And MP throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Vassell outside. Left side Johnson. Over James. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player and his development.
A nice shot by MP.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. To the middle. Here's Poeltl. Second chance effort. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And Poeltl has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Schroeder. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's MP. Poeltl with the block. And he's able to get it back. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Vassell outside. Over to the left wing. Johnson against James. They double him with MP. Here's Poeltl. Misses off the left iron. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer. It was a great addition to that team as well.
Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Five to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Poeltl. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And the Lakers call time here. And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A.
Substitution on the board.
So it's San Antonio now, trailing by 4. Back to Johnson. Here's Langford, covered by Schroeder. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
So on the floor for San Antonio. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Langford in at the point. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Just 4 to shoot. Here's MP. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Lakers ball.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And again, no good by the Lakers. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Langford. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And confidence is such a critical component. How much does it help to have a head coach who really believes in you as a player?
BA, I think it does add, and it adds to your own confidence level and it infuses you. But self-talk is the most important talk. But when it's supported by your coach, I think now you've got the best of all worlds when it comes to confidence.
MP. It's stolen by Pirtle. To the inside. Here's Bates Diop. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
It really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
James against Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. The Lakers with a rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Down low. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Buries it from 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Bates Diop. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. To win the run, James with the block.
Boy, superb shot block. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And as
And we're through the first half of play here.
That's the end of the first half. For the score, the Lakers 34, the Spurs 32.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. San Antonio with the ball. 2-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. LeBron James out there with MP. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Gabriel in at the 5 spot. That's the Laker 5. It's James on the wing, covered by Johnson. And that's a foul called on Jakob Pirtle. That's his first foul.
these calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
MP, easy jumper from very short distance. MP's got 12.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
James against Johnson. And it's Vassell penetrating. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Man, that assist title for LeBron, an incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been LeBron's finest season.
Pass to Reeves, to the middle, to the paint. Count it, and one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Defensive foul.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
The Laker girls, let's make some noise. Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
Pass to Bates Diop. And that one is hammered home.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Here's Reeves. Back to James. Shoots over Johnson. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell outside. On the wing, Jones. Over Schroeder. Pass to Jones. Second chance shot. Offensive rebound. Vassell outside. Takes a three. The Lakers with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Boy, that's a moment he...
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. The shot by Poeltl, no good. The Lakers in the lead, and so in the game for the Spurs. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Zach Collins out there with Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the 1. MP shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And Davis slams it home.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Impressive, and they've done a good job, too, of getting to the foul line. Really been in attack mode offensively.
And MP with a basket on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Here's Poeltl. San Antonio again missing. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Johnson against James. Back to Jones. And And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
5th personal foul. The 4th team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Here's Johnson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions, but the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the plate.
Davis, the pass to MP. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet.
Anthony Davis.
And the Lakers lead by 13.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
Bates Diop, he's checked in for Collins. Here's Johnson. And no good. Good work defensively by James. Pass to MP. That shot is off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. It's Johnson with a drive. On the wing, Jones. Vassell outside. And here's Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again. Davis with the defensive effort.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
MP, uneasy too on the layup.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Back to Bates Diop from downtown. Drains the triple.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
No good on the second free throw. On offense, here are the Spurs. Down by 12. Outside Johnson. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Now here's Nunn. Pass to MP. It's stolen by Johnson. It's off. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce.